Hey guys, and welcome to my March favourites, and I have a fair amount of things to talk about, but I'm going to try and run through it really quickly. First of all, which will probably come as no surprise, Vampire Academy, favourite, my entire month was dedicated to reading this series. I was just immersed in this world and the characters, and just loved this series. I will talk about them more in my wrap video, which will be the next video up after this, so you can look forward to me gushing over these books. So yeah. I also really enjoyed Forbidden, which is the other book that wasn't Vampire Academy series that I read. Sad. Very sad. I cried quite a lot. Very controversial, but very enrapturing. I'd highly recommend this. Other thing linked to Vampire Academy that I absolutely adored. The entire time I read those books, I was listening to Dark Light. Yeah, Dark Light, an album by him. Oh my god. Just oh my god, that on repeat. Especially two songs, Vampire Heart and Killing Loneliness, listening to those whilst reading any kind of love scene between Dimitri and Rose. Perfection. Just yes. You can't go wrong. Other music favourites, if I haven't already mentioned, I am doing NaNoWriMo, and when I write I listen to lots of music, and whilst doing all my planning I was listening to a lot of Charlotte Martin, and she's classed as kind of like easy listening kind of thing, and I don't like it when things are classed as easy listening because it makes you think of like something someone in their 40s would listen to. Which someone in their 40s probably would listen to Charlotte Martin, but she's not like that stereotypical kind of Adele / Frank Sinatra kind of genre, if that makes sense. She's definitely not Katie Melua. She's the definition of easy listening. No offense to anyone who likes Katie Melua. What's that song she sang? It's like 5 million bicycles in Beijing or something. I can't remember. But it's a fact. It's a thing you can't deny. When that song got released, it got played so much. It's like ingrained. Just move on. So yeah, I've been listening to a lot of Charlotte Martin, particularly I believe it's her most recent album, Dancing on Needles. Her music's just really kind of melodic and emotionally driven, and they just have really nice stories within the songs, and they make me really happy, and they help get my imagination going. When I listen to music, I like to picture things, and Charlotte Martin is a great tool for that. On to kind of beauty product kind of things. I will start with perfume. I've been enjoying two perfumes this month, New York and Downtown, and I wear them both together, surprisingly enough. This one stays at home and I put it on in the morning, and then I touch up about halfway through the day with this one, and they, oh, try not to break them. Whilst they're categorized and advertised very differently, they are really similar. They both have bergamot, gardenia and musk in them, and having those three notes in common make these two work really well together. This has more kind of sandalwood, jasmine and rose in it. And this it still has a strong woody base to it and a floral mid-ground, but the zesty top notes, it has plum, I think citron or like lemon, and pear in the top notes, the initial burst. It just gives it kind of a freshness, and it perks me up halfway through the day, and they make me feel happy. So I'm quite quite happy with these, and no one at my work complains about them, so it's awesome. In fact, I got complimented on this one, and my manager Wendy, she never compliments me on my perfume. Rarely ever anyway. She liked it. For shower gel, I've been really enjoying Indian Night Jasmine. This is from The Body Shop. I also have the perfume of this and a body spray. And this is quite a strong but sweet smell of jasmine. It's very kind of, if something could smell romantic, this smells romantic. And I only started using it about halfway through March, and usually I dot about with my shower gels. Usually I've got like 3 to 5 on the go at one time, but I've just solely been reaching for this one, and I've gotten through this much already, and this like almost never happens for me. So that's a good sign. It must mean I really like this. I kind of thought of maybe trying it as a bubble bath, see what happens. I'll let you know. For hair care, I have really been enjoying deep conditioning and hair treatments, like leave-in conditioners, like this one. This is the Moisture Seal leave-in conditioner from Charles Worthington, and this is the closest thing that I've found to the L'Oreal conditioning milk that's been discontinued. I'm so sad that they discontinued that product because it was amazing, but this is kind of a similar product. It comes out like a cream, but when you rub it in your hand, it literally turns into like a milk, and then you just kind of smooth it into your hair. You do it when your hair's wet. That's why I say this is the closest thing I could find, because the L'Oreal one, you could do it on dry hair. You can't really do it with this because it'll turn your hair into straw. I don't know why that happens, but don't use this on dry hair. Kind of sad, but really love this product. Skincare wise, I've been doing I've had a lot of like kind of dryness in my skin, so I've been using a lot of oils to take off my makeup, using quite thick moisturizers at night, and I've also been doing moisturizing treatments in the morning. This is the Sink-In Mask from The Body Shop. It's their vitamin E one. Sometimes I'll even use this as a night cream, and it's just this kind of it's kind of cute really. It's like a pink jelly. So it's like this pink jelly. It just kind of smells like baby powder. Doesn't really smell much. And I just put this on and then go have my breakfast and coffee, and then I wash it off for when I get washed basically, and it kind of stops my morning cleanse from like stripping my skin anymore. The only other thing I could do is wash my face with oil in the morning, and I don't really like the idea of doing that because the oil kind of blurs my vision a little, and I don't know how that would react with my makeup and stuff, and yeah, I'll just stick with doing moisture masks in the morning. If you want an updated skincare routine, let me know in the comments below. I have a couple of nail polish favourites to share with you. I know it's been a while since I've had nail polish favourites, but here they both are. This is my colour favourite. I wore this the most in March, and this is Classy by Revlon. It's just this really nice kind of prim pink colour. It's kind of very 50s, I think. but it's just really nice and kind of work friendly and unoffensive. Goes with everything. And then we have this top coat by, well, it's not really a top coat, it's more a nail polish topper. It's called Juggle Men, and I'm sure I've shown this before. I don't know if you can see the reflex. It shines pink, gold and blue, and it's so pretty. I love it over classy, I love it over everything. And I put it over cobalt blue, and it just had the most stunning effect. I need to recreate it and take a picture and do a blog post of it, but it was beautiful. Just trust me on that one. And onto makeup products. I think I'm making good time with this video actually. Usually my favourite videos are like super lengthy. But yeah. Firstly, the Naked palette. Yeah, Naked palette in my favourites. There's something that doesn't happen often. This is one of my Pan That Palette Challenge palettes, and I've just been loving this for lid colours. Sometimes, mostly I use Smog and Toasted all over the lid, blended out with something else, or sometimes I'll just use Buck blended out all over the lid, and it just kind of gives, you know, a kind of grungy glam look, and it's just really quick and easy to do, and it doesn't look too heavy for the daytime, because I had noticed that sometimes I go through phases where my makeup ends up looking a little heavy-handed and, you know, try too hard, and other times a smoky look just looks effortless. And once it starts looking a bit heavy-handed, I just like to strip it all back and just go back to basics. And that's what I've been doing basically. So I've been enjoying the Naked palette a lot. I've also been really enjoying my NYX Matte Finish Spray. I can't remember if I mentioned this last month or not. I use this daily, pretty much. I put this on after I applied my foundation, and then I powder over the top. I never apply this over powder because it can sometimes, when it dries, make the powder sort of collect up in my pores and go a bit cakey. So maybe the dewy finish one would be better for that kind of job. I'm not entirely sure, but I like the matte one, and it also helps keep the oils at bay throughout the day. For blush and bronzer, I've mostly been reaching for the Nars Laguna and Orgasm duo, so much so that I've decided to put it away for April and give something else a try. They're just a perfect pair. I've had this thing for, I hate to think about it, 3 years maybe, 4 years. It's a long time I've had this, and I've only just now started to love it. I have used other blushes this month, but mostly they've just been a variation of this shade, some form of golden pinky coral. So I just kind of stuck to these two after a while, and they're just, you can't go wrong. If I had to get rid of all my blushes and bronzers and repurchase one thing, I would purchase this, definitely. And last makeup product I have to talk about is lip products, because we all know I'm a bit of a lip whore. Oh yes. I have two Milani things. First we have the Power Lip. This is their kind of glossy stain thing that they brought out, and this is in Cafe Cream. No, Creamy Cafe. That's what it looks like. This comes in this little sort of twist up pen thing. I love the colour. I love the effect it gives. It's not the most long lasting thing in the world. It kind of lasts maybe an hour or so before it sort of wears away, but it's really nice while it lasts. And then I have this Brilliant Shine lip gloss in Bare Secret, and this is kind of a brownie shade. That's it there. I kind of have a feeling this would go really nicely over Nude Creme, which is like a Milani lipstick. I'm gonna have to give that a go sometime. Then we have this Max Factor Lipfinity stain, and this is in Pearly Nude, and I'm sure I talked about this quite a few times in my weekly makeup baskets. And this is just kind of a mauve colour. It's so very, very pretty. I like to put this over lipstick and then put a little dab of gloss on top so it doesn't dry super, super matte. It goes really nicely over Glam. This is a discontinued lipstick. I'm sorry for showing it. But when you see the colour, you can go into your own stash and you most likely have something similar. It's just your bog standard kind of glossy, peachy, pink, nude shade. Almost every brand has a colour this colour. And then we have Super Nude from Soap and Glory, and this is one of their mattes, and this is a really nice pinky peach. Almost an apricot shade. It's gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. And look, 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 look. Look how far I've worn it down. I'm almost halfway through the engraving. So those are my March favourites. I will leave a link in the info box to my blog where I will post some pictures of everything and some swatches. I will hopefully also try and list the scent descriptions for the perfumes. And yeah, that is everything I have to say about these things. And now I'm gonna go put them away. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.